All right, it looks like we're going to call a rider meeting over at the podium. So if we can have all of our riders squeeze on over that way. They're going to talk about what's going on in the schedule and any changes to the schedule. Alrighty, it looks like we're calling our 1, 2, 3 group to the rail here. This is admittedly a smaller group today. We have a whole fleet of people at Masters Nationals, and that happens to be where our lovely announcer is as well. Corey's actually commenting already in the chat. He's going to make fun of me announcing. So once again, this is our open 1, 2, 3s. Like I said, a smaller group tonight. Merrick and Tori are no-shows as well, so even smaller than anticipated. This is wide open field here. Come on, Luca. I believe in you. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll this field is rolling out. Get things cranking here. Once again, welcome to Friday Night Racing if you're here in person, and thanks for those of you that are tuning in live online. Our first set of races here is going to be a scratch race. Bunch of scratch races, which are super simple. Whoever crosses the line first is going to be the winner. There is no fancy point sprints, eliminations, no preems today. This is going to be a very simple race. And with a bunch of our heavy hitters out of town, or nobody knows where Merrick is, this is going to be kind of a wide open race here. They should be a little closer together though. Come on, Luca. There we go. It's going to be a little bit of a wide open race here. All right, and they are racing. Like I said, we got a few different names here, but you can pick out your favorites. That's Andy Lynch at the front right now. Dave Chip Chase on the outside. Nolan in the pink right behind. We have a couple of our Jerry Baker Juniors in this field as well. So right now they're just going to get this race moving, trying to pick up the speed. You see them all lined out there. That means they're going kind of fast. Kind of all working together right now, all doing little half lap pulls. All right, you see some people trying to work together here, other people just kind of feeling out their legs. When I'm typically racing, this first race is always my warm-up. It's not the preferred method of racing, but it sometimes works for me. Once again, I will say I'm the backup of the backup for Corey. I will give you a little more race insight than him. He has not raced in a very long time. And even when he did race, he was not, let's be honest, he wasn't great. Yes. Yeah, former national champion Amar Edwards is announcing. I can no longer, do they race that tomorrow? Am I still a national champion? Or has it happened right now? I mean, I already lost it, let's be honest. Yes, Corey's announcing the national championships. They flew him down there and paid him, which is fantastic. And like I said, that's where a lot of our racers are at. We actually had Ben Flaum won. What age group was it? He won the points race today by lapping the field. It was very, very awesome. Yeah, I give it around for Ben. We had I think Maddie was on the podium. Carl's been on the podium. Those of you that have been out here on Mondays, we have a Portland rider named Stephen McLaughlin, who we call the Shark. He won the sprints earlier this week. So we've had a lot of great results down there for our Masters. Alrighty, this is Scott Grinzel, Mr. G, or as Sarah called him, the Candy Man, Scott. Oh, we got some of our pink Dyna riders switching around there. Laps are just counting down. Like I said, nothing special about this race. We're going to be coming around, seeing 9 to go. Like I said, this is the perfect time to kind of pick your favorites and kind of go, you know, I want to cheer for the person in green on the front. That's Chris Wilson. Like I said, some of our juniors are always fun to cheer for. People are like marking Nolan in the back, which is fantastic. Nolan's just shrugging his shoulders. He's like, I'll be the marked person. Like I said, it is a little different today without a lot of our pointy end of our race. We're missing Merrick. We're missing Andrew Martin. We're missing a few of the others that are typically always on that podium. But we have some people that have been there, like Luca has been showing up, upgraded earlier this year, and is already dominating that podium. Andy Lynch is incognito today in the white jersey. Andy's been putting out some good performances as well. Keegan Fairbanks, the junior with the white disc wheel. He always has some good performances. He just came back from Junior Nationals, and actually Rocco, our other junior on that race, with the Jerry Baker Jr. kids. They both won national championships. So we have some speedy people in this field. Coming around, seeing 7 to go. And they've been just doing a little group pace line here, though it looks like Keegan's maybe speeding things up a little bit. All right, and as I look away, something happens. It looks like Scott Grinzel's off the front here. Looks like we have Colin, Rocco, and it looks like bridging. We have Luca and Keegan. And then comes Chris and Gavin Newman. Gavin back just a week ago, getting the clear from a broken wrist that happened at Road Nationals. So Gavin's kind of shaking out the legs here in that pink and blue of Epic Cycling. There we go, a little bit of speed, kind of changed up the flow there. Now people are being a little bit more tactical. All right, everyone's going up track here. All looking at each other. People in the beer garden, how's the volume? Janelle, how's the volume? Is it okay? Is the volume okay? Can you hear me? Ish? Okay, great. I'm saying, is the volume okay? Yeah, we're good. I don't announce very often. I'm sorry. All right. Look at this. Everyone's sitting up track, going a little slower. Everyone's being very tactical. They're coming around, and they're going to be seeing just a handful of laps left. I don't know. I'm trying to pick out my favorites here. I mean, Luca's probably going to be doing something. Nolan's positioning himself. They're seeing 2 to go. There we go. 2 to go. 2 to go. Everyone's trying to plan what they're doing here. 2 laps to go. After this is going to be the 3-4 men field. Well, look at this. All up track. Who's going to be the first one to go here? This is very uncharacteristic of our 1-2 field. We only have one Cat 3 in here, and that's Rocco, the junior at the back. This is just a much smaller 1-2 field. This is a very interesting race tactic here. Everyone's up high. Who's going to go first? There we go. Yeah, make some noise for another one of our juniors from Epic. This is Ryder Carlson saying, why are we going so slow? And he just lights it up. There we go, Ryder going. There's Colin Dunlap responding. Keegan right on the wheel. Gavin is there as well. Rocco's right in the mix. Coming down the backstretch. Keegan making the pass at Colin. Gavin is right on that wheel, though. This is going to be close coming around the line. There we go. Start making some noise here for our juniors battling it out at the front. We're going to have Keegan versus Gavin, and Keegan's going to take that. And then I believe Rocco for third, Andy Lynch for fourth, and then I don't know who got fifth. But the juniors there sweeping that first podium. I believe they all went 1, 2, 3. That's fantastic. I guess the masters are out of town. The juniors, time for them to show up. All right, it looks like we have a couple people still on track, so 3-4s don't roll out quite yet. All right, looks like we're good. 3-4s to the rail. I think for that one we're good. Okay. Once again, this is a mixed field. Cat 3s and Cat 4s. They are not gear restricted. There's going to be a little bit of a bigger field today. A lot of those Cat 3s did not want to race in that 1, 2, 3 field. And I get it. I understand. So this is a little bit bigger field. This will be a good race here. Once again, there's another scratch race. This is going to be 12 laps for them. I will let Abby give the instructions here once everyone's to the rail. Starter Abby telling them what's up. 3-4 mixed field here. They're going to roll around in that neutral, making sure they're all bunched up. Out of corner full, they'll get the start. Mike's going for the high fives. There we go, taking a nice Marymoor neutral lap here, nice and slow. All good. Kitty Kilo riders, make sure you have checked in, signed the waiver, gotten your number. After this race, we will have you start gathering behind that beer garden. Yeah, but in terms of spectators, we're a little light tonight as well. Ryder Carlson, can you have someone repin your number? It's road style, which is not preferred. Yes, in terms of spectators, we're a little light tonight. The smoke that's been around this week has just been a bummer. And I know it's still hovering around like 90 or something, but it is better. You can, I was going to say you can see the mountain, but that's a lie. You can't see the mountain.
The mountain is always alive in our hearts, Amara.
It's true. That's why I put it on the photo for this week. I was like, I just want to see it.
I think with like a very expensive helicopter tour, you could probably get out there and see that.
Not in my budget. All right, this 3-4 field's all kind of looking at each other. Here comes one of the Cat 3s saying, like, why are we going so slow? Let's go faster. And then, of course, it's Peter Snoblin just rolling to the front.
How many 3s are joining the 4s here tonight? Or conversely, how many 4s are joining the 3s if you want to be more optimistic?
There we go. Well, there was only one Cat 3 in the 1-2 field. So.
Interesting.
Yep. And he got third.
You know, I see a couple of strong Cat 3 riders here, like rider 312, Mr. Isaiah West.
He's hunting upgrade points. So
okay.
He gave me the I'm trying to get upgraded.
He sung you a sob story and you fell for it, it sounds like.
Yes, I did.
That's all right.
So here's another Cat 3 going to the front. This is Mike Ritter.
Oh, I've heard of that guy. He's pretty good.
He's very fast, but 9 laps? I don't know.
He's fast for a shorter amount of time, perhaps, but you never know. You never know. He might be doing some secret training. I haven't been stalking him on Strava as much as I normally would.
So you need a Mike Ritter, though, to tell those juniors what to do.
Coach Ritter in the field.
He's loud enough that they might listen.
What are some other 3s here to watch? Maybe that the rider in the peloton, second wheel in the white helmet, Peter Snoblin.
Peter Snoblin is always one to watch. More of an endurance. If he's going to win, he's going to go long. I'm going to say he's probably going to win that points race later tonight.
Yep, I can see that. Also coming up on the outside with the white helmet and black kit, C. Tid. He's been doing quite well. Not a 3, but a Cat 4 still, surprisingly.
Yeah, they have continued to show up in the Cat 4s, like nonstop. They've got to be getting close on their points, I would imagine.
Somebody tell the director to check that.
Maybe. I thought you were going to call out Stan Douglas in the white helmet with the Sonics kit? No.
Are you old enough to remember that? The Seattle Supersonics. I think that's what they called it.
I'm not that much younger than you are.
Hey, whoa, easy.
All right, we got Isaiah at the front. Junior spinning 150 RPMs just to stay behind him. I believe that is Owen.
Did you make him keep the same gearing?
If they aged up they could go up, but Owen is not aging up. So they're still in an 82-inch gear.
Spinning good, though, off the front with two other strong folks. Two other tall folks, I might add. So those other two are not getting a great draft.
Those juniors get so aero. Yeah, it's impressive. I'm not that flexible anymore. Okay, you can see the thing sped up a little bit as the line stretched out, and people are pulling up saying like, "Oh, I cannot hold this speed." People kind of trying to slot to the back a little bit. Rolling to, they're seeing 5 to go. This is Isaiah still in the front.
I feel like he's been doing some long bombs all year, but he'd probably appreciate a few compatriots. Not much breeze on the backstretch today, though, which would help.
They're just letting him dangle out there. Yeah, who's going to bring this back here? I'm going to call out the juniors. Juniors should be doing some of this work. Isaiah just dangling off the front. Looking very comfortable, though.
Yeah, seeing 4 to go. You know, if he can stay off the front with this gap for another lap and a half or so, that's about the time that the peloton might start playing games and thinking to themselves, you know, I don't want to be the person to bring it back and do all that work and potentially lose out on the sprint. So I think if he maintains for, maybe one more full lap, he's in it.
Oh, yeah, and this gap has grown. So 3 to go. Come on, Isaiah, keep it going. 3 to go. You can make some noise, too. Oh, the field's sitting up a little bit. They might have just given him this race. Just dangling off the front. Who's the move going to come from in this field?
I think maybe is Matt Beers out there in all black?
Yes.
Matt Beers has been riding strong all year, and C. Tid, they've been next to each other. So I could see one of those two folks kind of going long and trying to make the bridge. That's seeing 2 to go.
Yeah, 2 to go. They got to go. If there's any hope of catching this, they got to move right now, or else Isaiah just won himself a scratch race.
Let's go through. Papa Westover off the front for Taco Time Racing.
Putting a big dig here. Let's see if the others behind him are going to follow. I don't know if this is possible here. Let's put some hands together. This is going to be one.
Bell lap, bell lap, bell lap. Bell lap, and he's got a gap. Here we go.
There we go. Want to go. People got to move. Isaiah looking strong. Charlotte ringing it with authority. I like it. Ooh, this could be close, though. Let's put your hands together here if you want Isaiah to hold this. This is going to be close here. We got Matt right behind him. Isaiah trying to come around, trying to hold it all the way to the line. It's going to be Isaiah with flying up behind him. That's Cody, Matt, and Daniel. And then we have C, Maxim, Michael, Holden that needs a pin. And then here comes the rest of our riders coming on in. Up next is our open women's field. And then this would be the indicator for our Kitty Kilo riders. The staging is going to happen now behind the beverage garden. Remember, it's behind, not in the beverage garden. There's handy little signs that tell you age groups. And there'll be helpful volunteers over there helping you stage. All right, I'm going to guess everyone is exited. Roll on up for our open women's field. Once again, Kitty Kilo riders, now is your time to stage. I'll kind of wander behind that beverage garden and kind of find your respected age group. All right. Efficient Abby getting us started. I like it. All right. This is our open women's field. This is a mix of our category 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Elizabeth, you got to catch up, though. All right, we got it. Elizabeth is catching. This neutral lap is like a group project. Everyone's got to be together. All right, once again, our Kitty Kilo riders, I see the migration happening. Head on back there. Make sure you have your helmet on. That is one we're an absolute stickler for. Must wear a helmet. Alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty. All right, rolling around, seeing 9 to go. Is Bailey on the front. Is that our women's field, a mix of multiple categories here. All speedy. Neve is obviously, I think, the one to watch here. We're missing Kelly and Rue. Nolan, where is Rue?
You know, I don't have a Rue tracker. I bet you somebody in the live stream probably knows. Probably getting dinner. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I see wait a minute. You were setting me up. Oh, that's bad. Rue's international, doing bigger things.
Bigger and better.
Graduating from King County, that's for sure.
Yes, they might still be en route to Colorado as the first stop, but Rue's on their way to the World Championships.
Yeah, that old thing. It's either there or dinner. Who's to say? Maybe both. I'm sorry for failing that test. I'm sorry, Rue, if you're out there listening.
It was like a lob, too. It was like a
and I just
pitch.
Whiff. Okay,
if Sean's on it, maybe he can drop the donation link to the Fund the Future in the chat, maybe. You check that out. Oh, something's happened already in this race, though.
Oh, boy. That's a very fast pink bicycle.
That'd be Isabel getting things started. Yes, on a very fast pink bicycle.
Where's Kelly? Kelly's missing from the field. I saw that they were registered. They would have been a hitter tonight.
Yes, Kelly was not a fan of the smoke.
Understood.
Yep.
Neither am I.
A few people dropped out because of smoke levels.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
No shame there. Looks like, is that Neve trying to close the gap here? Who's on their tail?
That'll be Sarah.
That's a good combo. Both willing to work. Both have a big motor.
Yeah, and Sarah finally is allowed to have the gears to go along with the motor.
So how about that? Level up.
Pushing it now.
And coming across, here's a breakfast rider.
That's Bailey. One of our new Cat 4s, but an absolute crusher.
Yeah, on a rental bike. That's a pretty good close for being, a few watts slower on a rental bike. Not that they're the most premium Argons possible, but they're not the most premium Argons possible.
Might be an upgraded back wheel.
That must be nice.
There we go. Isabel's still up the front, though. Nice and steady.
You know, the pink disc to match the pink frame is an additional level of fast.
That is extra watts. All right, we got a group of 3 here then trying to bridge. Like I said, that's Sarah, Neve, and Bailey. And here's our group back here. Our group of Liz, Jasmine, Caitlin, and then our juniors trying to work together. This field has exploded, though. Isabel coming in as an unknown, so I think they just gave her way too much running room.
You know, I saw that attack a few seconds late, but I think Isabel came from the back of the group, and that's just hard to feel with that much speed differential. With 3 laps to go and that size gap, I'm not sure that's coming back unless there's sort of mechanical.
Yeah, Isabel's got to keep it going. as riders get lapped, they can sit on, but they can't help.
Correct.
They just saw everyone's seeing 2 to go here.
That group of 3 still working pretty cohesively, but they must be thinking at this point that they're just going for second.
Yeah, Isabel's our current 4K women's track record holder as well, so she can go a long ways. There we go. One to go, one to go, one to go.
Stay back over here.
All right, now the field getting the bell as well. Seeing out who this can get second place.
Neve pulling up out of the lane. Little tactical strategy here. Let McCat 4 come to the front. Couple more groups hearing the bell.
There we go. Here comes Isabel finishing up. Hazel and Renna should finish this lap.
Here we go, coming around for second place. Put your hands together for Neve Durfee. And in third place,
nice sprint here by Sarah and Bailey. Everyone else is going to be finishing up here this lap as well. And once again, those Kitty Kilo riders, you should be in staging. Nice work. Finish strong, everybody. Apparently the sound's all effed up there. No, like the whole thing. Whew. Alrighty, it's Kitty Kilo time. It's Kitty Kilo time. All right, now that I'm on this mic, you can probably turn this one up. All right, follow me here. I'm in this lovely bright pink shirt. All right, you're going to stop here at the start line, so make sure you stop. Come on down here to the bottom. That'll be helpful. There we go. Watch out, we got more kids coming. There we go. Get them all down here. We'll start this first speedy group. All right, we got everyone. Stan, you got a couple more scragglers. There we go, a couple more kids. All right, we got at least one more. All right, I think you all know the drill. You're doing one lap, and then you get to hang out on the infield and cheer everybody else on. So just one lap, one super fast lap. Can you guys be super fast for me? Yeah. That was like 2 very secure people. Can we hear, are you guys ready? Okay, now we're ready. Here we go. Ready, set, go! Nice straight line. Stay down at the bottom. Don't run into each other. Woo! The start is the hard part. There we go. Go, 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 go. Nice work. Got a good-sized Kitty Kilo per usual. Our Kitty Kilo has been averaging over 100 kids per Friday night, which is fantastic. We'll get our next group up here on stage. You can jump in the next group. All right, there we go. All the way to the line. I need a junior to be in the middle as a point for them to go towards. Is there a junior already in the middle? There we go. Go, go, go. All right, let's get that next group down here and ready. Let's get the next group down here and ready. We have one on the back stretch, but they're going to make their way around just fine. So come on down, this next group. That was a speedy first group. All right, coming all the way down. Thank you. My light flashed before my eyes there. I think Sean is still messing with sound. Perfect. Sean, you want to turn me up a little bit? All right, another very fast lap. Are you guys ready?
Yes!
Oh, yeah, they are. Here we go. Ready, set, go! Woo, straight lines, straight lines, straight lines. There's bouncing off each other there. Woo. It's the first test. All right, try to stay down low on the track, though, if you can. Oh, Sean. All right, yeah, watch out. They're coming around fast. There we go. Straight lines, straight lines, straight lines. Watch out. Woo! That was a photo finish. Did anyone catch that? Here goes Sarah. Can you pull the lap cards that way so they don't run right into them? There we go. I got some volume all of a sudden. All right, kind of hang out in the middle. You can cheer other people on. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Got a nice group in the middle. They're all the way to the line. Nice work. General reminder that the track is open to the public, especially if no one is out here. You can always bring the kids out here and they can do laps. If there is a track bike or a fixed gear bicycle out here, you have to ask or just wait, because fixed gear bicycles, when you have bikes with brakes, don't really get along very well. All right, we got two more finishers here, and then we'll get our next speedy group up. Yeah, keep going, all the way to the finish. Oh, we got some stylish bikes here. There we go, nice job. All right, let's get our third group to come on down. There you go, Nolan. Bring him down. Bring him down. Come on down. Come on down. There, you're going to stop right here with me. I'm in bright pink. You can't miss me. It's like an offensive highlighter. All right, we got another big group, especially for parents here in the middle. Watch out, there's about 20 kids behind you as well. So just watch out. There's a lot of kids behind you. All right, we got everyone down here. Oh, we got a Kitty Kilo shirt, the whole thing. All right, one super fast lap. Are you ready? You say, yeah. Yeah, they're ready. All right. Watch out behind you, parents. There's a lot of kids. Ready, set, go! Go, 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 go. Look where you're going. Look where you're going. Pedal, 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 pedal. Preferably don't run into the juniors. Our awesome Jerry Baker Jr. team helping out. Though they're sitting down today. I guess it is pretty hot. So some of our Jerry Baker juniors actually started in the Kitty Kilo. There's like really awesome comparing photos of like little baby Gavin to racing 14-year-old, 13-year-old Gavin. It's just pretty cool to say that they started at the Kitty Kilo, that this is an actual pipeline into track racing. All right, we got some kids getting the late start here, but they are making it happen. Kids on the infield, stay on the infield. No extra laps, please. Alrighty. Yep, we got. Is this our last full lap group? It looks like it, yeah? All right. We got some speedsters here. There we go. Keep going, keep going. There we go. Get all the way in. Go all the way to the finish. Watch out. Woo. Oh, another photo finish. All the way to the finish. Go in there and hang out in the middle. Oh, the flag's in the middle too. You can go take pictures in the middle. Looks like our push bikers are going to be next, but we got some kids still on the back straight here. This is a very long lap. It's 400 meters, just like your running track in high school. So therefore, 4 laps is a mile. But yeah, it's a long lap. Most other velodromes are going to be 333 or a 250 meter velodrome. So ours is a little longer than normal, but we like our track. Very good for beginners and kids races like this. Well, there we go. Try not to hit the cameraman though. There we go. Keep going, keep going. You're going all the way to the finish, all the way to the finish line. Woo, watch out. Oh no. Right here at the end. There we go. You got it. You got it. You can finish. Oh, toughen it out. Love it. There we go. Like I said, we still got a bunch on the back. There we go. Keep it going and hang out in the middle. You can hang out with your friends. You can say hi. It is amazing how many repeat Kitty Kilo riders I start to recognize. They're like regulars. There we go. Try to push them all the way in there. Get them nice and in the grass. Up next is going to be the push bike derby. But we still have, like I said, a handful of kids over here. And some parental running. Like I said, doing the full 400 meters running. I'm out of breath and I haven't done anything. All right, all the way to the finish line. We got one more over in corner 3-4, and then we'll get started with the push bike derby. And here's another fun thing. In just how many weeks? 3 weeks, on August 28th, we're going to be hosting our first ever Dog Days of Summer, and we're actually going to have corgi races on the track. So they're going to start down where our push bikers normally start, and we're actually going to run them down to the finish line. We're going to do 2 heats of 6, do an immediate finals. It's going to be fantastic, actually. There's going to be dog vendors, and apparently it's a thing like dog tourism. So if City of Redmond is all in, but corgi races, it's going to be like ESPN level worthy. It's going to be fantastic. So you should definitely be here August 28th. All right, here comes our last finisher of this group. Great job. Getting a little extra push. Nice work, nice work. I love your helmet. All right, let's get the push bikers down. All right, looks like we got all our push bikers down. So let's get into our spectators. Who's ready for the push bike derby? Noise here. Can we put our hands together and go, yeah? I'm ready. This is my favorite. All right, push bikers, here we go. Ready, set, go! I'm gonna get run over. There we go. Go all the way, all the way, all the way. I like the variety of push bikers. There's ones that absolutely fly. They're ready for pedal bikes. And then there's the more tentative ones, and that is totally okay. Reminder, we do have ice cream as one of our food trucks. These kids definitely deserved an ice cream. So you definitely go get something from our food truck. The popsicle sounds really good right about now, actually. Alrighty. Okay, so we'll get a few more push bikers going, but if you are ready, you can kind of make your way back out the gate here. So everyone can kind of make their way back outside. That'd be great. There is stickers, Kitty Kilo stickers, and remember we have the ice cream truck, which is ready and waiting for you. So let's kind of migrate our way out. Thanks for coming. Like I said, we'll do these every Friday. It's not raining or too smoky. Apparently that's now has to be a concern. All right, keep on making your way out of the velodrome. The gate's open. It's a good path right now. There's stickers and ice cream, so make that happen. Like I said, once again, thanks for coming. We do these every Friday. There's a lot of fun. It's great to give back to the community, give them an awesome place to race, get everyone to cheer for you for a second. All right, once again, try to make your way out. Keep moving once you get out. Like I said, there's stickers and there's popsicles and ice cream. I just got handed a popsicle. Thank you, Scott. Fantastic. It feels great on the throat. Like I said, keep on squeezing out. I know our 1, 2, 3 field is anxiously waiting their elimination start. Though it's with the smaller field, there is room to move around. All right, keep it moving there. Stan, you can help people out. Just there we go. Let's get that gate closed once everyone's safely out. All right, we're going to pause the music here for our elimination so we can all hear who's eliminated. All right, we're getting that gate closed. 1, 2, 3s to the rail. Rush up to the rail. Andy Lynch had it right, just staged right at the finish line. All right, we'll wait. Let Abby give us instructions here, and then I'll explain what's going on to everybody. All right, here we go. So this is the start of our eliminations. So this race is actually a super fun race for spectators. Your goal, as they're coming around, is you get to try to guess who is out. And every lap, someone's eliminated by whoever's the last person, the very last part of their rear wheel that crosses the finish line. So we are watching every single lap and going, oh, I think it's rider number 3 or number 8 or number 11. And you try to guess who is out by the last wheel across this finish line every single time. Even the officials. All right, they are racing. So next lap, someone is eliminated. I won't be commentating as much on this one just because the riders need to hear their numbers. A nice little pack here. It's hard not to talk. But you see riders going up and over the top. On this home stretch, I'll try to be quiet here. So once again, try to pick who you think is going to be eliminated. Rider 39, that is Chip Chase. That was a close one, that first one. You can see the big fan happening at the back. That last one was the lowest rider. Sometimes the fan goes up and over the top. So let's see who it's going to be here. And that'd be 317. That's Rocco Alexander. He knew it. You can see him looking behind him as he was up here, and he just started shaking his head. Like, not gonna make that. All right, things just changed up quite a bit. We had a rider go over the top. I believe that was Scott. And just kind of add a bunch of speed into this group and just kind of reshuffle the entire front of this race. So once again, we're looking at the back. Woo! And that was 4, Keegan Fairbanks. Keegan Fairbanks got caught out when that big move went over the top. He is slightly frustrated. I think that'd be an understatement. All right, looking at the back once again. Who's it going to be? That'd be 18, Scott Grenzel. And he knew it too. You can see him looking around and trying to go up and over the top, trying to find a hole, and there was just nothing there. He didn't have the legs. I'll say an elimination or missing out, it always, when you go out early and you feel like, oh, I'm not even tired. Sometimes it's just disappointing and you're a little sad, but that's the beauty of this race. It's a very tactical race. Sometimes not as much on the cardio side. All right, there's a fight at the back here. Let's see what's happening. And that'll be rider 8. And Gavin knew it as he kind of got shot out the back down low. That's kind of a typical spot. We see the wave go up and over the top. Now shot out right the back. We now have 6 riders left. We're going all the way down. There you go. You can see Nolan on the back in that pink, kind of playing the devil, as we call it. Just pipping one person off time after time. Coming all the way over. Rider 44, Luca couldn't quite make the surge through the middle there. Rider 44, Luca. And 46, that's Ryder Carlson. Not able to make the surge all the way up that time. All right, just down to 4 riders. We still have Nolan at the back playing the devil. We have Colin in the purple, Chris in the green, and that's Andy Lynch in the all-white incognito kit. All right, another big sprint coming around the corner here. And 33, Andy Lynch getting the wave going over to top. Andy Lynch. All right, so we got our final 3 here. And I believe they'll be getting the bell. Okay, so Charlotte's going to be getting ready with the bell. All right, we're looking for that last rider eliminated, and then it's one more rider. They're going all the way down here to see what's going to happen here. Got it, and that is going to be Colin eliminated. It's 1 to go, though. We have Nolan versus Chris. It is now a little tactical match sprint here. Ooh, kind of go up and down. Who's going to make the first jump? Kind of just looking at each other. Back and forth, and it looks like Chris made the jump, and Nolan kind of said, "You got it." Sometimes it's whoever makes the first jump is going to be the person to get going. All right, nice job, Chris. And Nolan, nice job playing the devil. Excellent work. All right, our 3-4 field to the rail. Alrighty, this is our 3-4 field. They all need to be together, though. Mike, you do have to catch them. I know. All right, as this group's rolling off here, thank you to everyone tuning into our YouTube. Yes, Corey Edwards, our typical announcer, is absent. He's over at Masters Nationals in Colorado Spring, getting paid to announce at the national level. It's kind of cool. So, yes, you have the backup. You have the race director. Amara, that's me. I'm announcing. I don't typically announce, but I'm here today doing the best I can. And yes, Corey is in chat right now. He's saying hi to our friends in Australia. I'm sorry I'm not as good as Corey. I don't fill space nearly as well. I can give a little bit more race tactics and strategy. All right, I believe they all got started, right, Abby? No, they did not get started. All right, they're doing a whole nother lap. I missed that. All right, so they're still on a neutral. The Nolan, we can't chatter too much, is what they requested. All right, now they're racing. They had a bonus neutral lap. They needed an extra lap in this one.
That's right. I'm still out of breath.
Yeah, an extra lap of warm-up. And Nolan, nice job playing the devil. Do you like playing that from the back like that?
You know, I feel like it's an easier thing to do when the fields are small. The bigger the field, the more challenging that can become. You get squeezed out at the rail and all that. But 11 to 12 is right about the break-even point, so it worked okay for me.
Ah, solid second place. All right, looking at the back of this field here. We're going to be quiet as they come around. Rider 430, that's Holden. Stegman eliminated that time.
In the first race, we spoke about Peter Snoblin being sort of a points race distance guy, but he is very capable of riding the front of an elim, steady state, while everyone does all that surging behind. So he's on the front down low with a white helmet.
Always a favorite. Okay, let's look towards the back here. That's 420. That is Clark Hoffman.
Nice.
Getting the wave over the top. 420, Clark.
Nice.
But yes, Peter at the front, setting tempo, something I can never do.
I don't know what that word means.
The best part is the junior that had it. All right, big move coming up over the top here. And that is Ben Jang. 424. Ben being eliminated that time.
It looks like we have about 2 or 3 folks who are playing the devil right now. You can do it with 2, but when it gets to be 3 or more devils, as they say, things get real spicy and a lot of pinch up top happens, but hopefully everything stays up right here.
Was that a dig at me?
No, I would never.
There we go, rider 421. That is Jason Fuller. You have been eliminated.
But your kit looks amazing.
Yeah, Jason didn't even realize that the wave came open over the top. Sometimes that's the danger of being down low. He had no idea that everyone just went right over the top of him. But yes, clearly the last wheel that time.
I wanted to ride home.
That is 404. That was Maxim shaking his head. He tried to squeeze in that hole, and then he went, Amara said not to do this. I should not go in that hole. It was not there. I'm glad he made the right decision.
A safe night is a great night. Trademark.
All right, we see some riders going down low here, and I don't know if it's going to be the right call. And that was 312. That was Isaiah. Isaiah getting caught out that time. Isaiah 312. He won that last race.
Yeah, that's a real surprise for me, given his strength. But he's had a couple weeks off the bike this summer, and maybe he just isn't, mentally race sharp. In this race in particular, like if you're not being safely aggressive, you're probably going the wrong direction.
All right, and there was a huge shakeup here. We had some speed added to the front, and everything just got shelled. We're looking at the back, and Stan knows it. I'll call it for Stan. Stan taking a lovely exit.
What's the call going to be here with these other 2, do you think? Or 3. There's C-Tid falling off the back as well.
Stan was out.
Well, sure. But this lap is going to be interesting.
All right, we have C is... Looks like C pulled themselves. Oh, we're pulling from the back 2, correct? We're pulling from the 2. The field is safe. The field is safe. We're pulling from the back 2 here. It looks like this is going to be Ian getting pulled. Ian's getting pulled. Lovely wave.
All right, what's the over-under on 488 getting back in?
I have faith in Dominic. Dominic, shout out to Dominic, the person putting all the work in for the live stream overlays. They look fabulous if you have not seen them. Gavin, stay in there. You're not out, buddy. There's somebody off the back. There is still somebody off the back. Gavin, that's not you. Gavin, you are still in this race. Gavin is still in the race.
Gavin doesn't know that Dominic and me are off the back.
Dominic is eliminated.
Uh-oh.
Is
It's going to
Gavin?
be a lot of work for Gavin.
If only they were aware.
You
And
know,
like,
the upside of these aero helmets, they're fast. You look like a transformer. And consumerism. Ooh.
the field is safe. 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 Owen, you are safe. Owen, you are safe. The field is safe. Gavin is being pulled. Gavin is being pulled. Gavin, great job. Oh, Gavin's got a cheer squad.
And the downside of the aero helmets, thank you for the pause, is that you can't hear. They're covering the ears.
You can't hear anything.
Well, do you think it's just adults that the juniors can't hear with the aero helmets? Is that a...
It's a thing, I think. Yep. All right, here comes a big move, though. Junior's trying to pick on the older kid. Ooh. 379. The big move up and over the top. Peter getting the wave going all the way over.
Yeah, Mike Ritter doing a good box out of that junior.
Like half his size.
I thought you were giving Mike a new nickname. Big wave.
There we go. Okay, Mike's off the front here. Who's looking at the back, though? It looks like that last move was Owen's last.
Yeah, Mike Westover going solo.
450. Owen, great work.
The sprinter Mike Ritter in the back of the group here trying to hang on. I think he has another one in him.
I think he's got like 2 more in him.
I'm going to start with 1. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic, and then we'll take it from there.
I don't know. He can out-sprint those juniors.
And he's got a good draft leading in here.
All right, looking at the back here. .336. Daniel not making it with the last ditch move. Daniel, the last wheel that time. Daniel trying a little too late. All right, 4 riders here. We have Mike and Mike at the back. Cody up front and Matt sitting second wheel was absolutely 0 draft.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Oh, Ritter bowing out. Westover, you are safe. Westover, you're safe. Mike Ritter being eliminated. Mike Ritter being eliminated.
That was a good ride.
Mike Ritter taking the high fives in fashion. All right. We have Cody with a slight lead, Matt, and then Mike. They're going to be getting the bell this lap. Cody's just drifting off the front. Looks like Mike's going to try to make the move, the bridge up to him. Matt just kind of backing out.
Mike was off the front for a few laps, though, so he's already burned a couple matches solo.
All right, here we go. 1 to go. We have Cody versus Mike Westover, and this is Matt Beers getting eliminated. Nice ride. Looks like Cody's just got to get arrow.
I think he was born that way. Look at that.
The kids are so darn arrow. Don't look back, Cody. Just keep going.
Nah, Cody's safe. Somebody flag him out. Somebody be a nice human and let him know he's in easy. No?
The juniors
Nobody?
are going to egg him on.
No, he's safe.
Oh, he knows.
He's safe.
Oh, look at
he
like
knows.
that. With
He
the
knows.
celebration.
You know, maybe his ears do work in that helmet.
You never know. All right, nice job, Mike. All right, open woman to the rail.
Amara, what's the situation with the dessert truck back there? The popsicle bandwagon. What are we working with back there?
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, I got handed one after the kitty kilo.
Must be nice to be the director.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, popsicles.
You can't throw something across the racing surface as much as I would appreciate that.
You can walk across. You make that
I do
happen.
have to race again, but I appreciate it. I don't want to. Popsicles are just carbs. Wise words.
All right, here's our last elimination of the evening. So once again, we're looking for the back of the field. If I was in this race, I would be sitting at the back, playing the devil. That's my only move. I can't be at the front. It's too much. It's too hard at the front.
It is really hard at the front. I don't do that either.
I don't know how they do it.
I think they probably train more than us.
What?
I know. It's a weird concept.
I'm hoping to maybe start training. You know, that's a dream of mine.
Oh, don't let dreams be dreams.
It's real bad when, like, the 13, 14-year-old kids can kick my butt, you know? All right, they are racing. I heard the whistle, so we're looking for someone to kind of start setting that pace at the front. Typically, that happens down low. Looks like we have Renna and Sarah right now.
Was I supposed to ring the bell?
Nah, you're good.
Can I ring it later?
If Charlotte doesn't come back, where'd she go?
I don't know. I can
Oh, there
pretend
she
to be
is.
Charlotte.
She's just chatting. She's being a junior. That is A-okay. All right, looking at the back of this field right now. And that's Christina, or Becky, I think sometimes she likes to be called.
Those aren't even close.
The what?
Those two names aren't even
I don't know.
next
That's what
to each other in the name
That is
book.
what it says in the nickname.
Do people still have name books? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Who just had like a kid? Somebody tell me, are name books a thing? No? I'm seeing no crowd interaction, which is fine.
Oh, all right, look at the back of this. And that's 207. That is Caitlin. And she knows it. Riding the new Coalition kit, I believe.
Yeah, new team kit.
I like
That's
it.
kind of fun.
Yeah, Caitlin's coming from a triathlon background, but she is loving track and has just been like, I'm all in, which is great. Fantastic.
We don't use that 7-letter word around here.
I love the triathletes. They're fantastic. All right, looking at the back here. And that is Hazel Baker, 201, coming off a very successful junior nationals campaign as well.
This is like a funky team pursuit where the person in front doesn't get off the front.
Yeah, we got a speedy, just a pace line right now. It's going to be interesting. All right, looking at the back, though, we have Jasmine versus Renna sprinting to not be last place. There we go. It looks like it's Jasmine, and Jasmine knows it's coming. All right, Jasmine knows she is out, and then we have Renna and Elizabeth just dangling off the back. They're trying to get back into the slipstream.
That's going to be a tough bridge and slight headwind off the backstretch.
Oh, they slow down a little bit. You see them bunch up there. Ooh, and they're just taking it over the top. Look at that. That's a pro move.
Oh, I just keep going up and over.
They started to.
Ooh la la.
Ooh, what's happening here? And that's 108. That'll be Renna, not quite making the full move over the top. 108, Renna. 108, Renna. Elizabeth, you got to keep going. Oh, she's digging deep. I like it.
There's a chance.
There is if they slow down like that again. Just go right over the top. Oh, Elizabeth taking a big run at it. That was a really good attempt, though. There we go. 213. That is Elizabeth. 213, Elizabeth. A solid ride, though. That was great. We have 4 riders left. We have Isabel, Neve, Bailey, and Sarah. I believe that was the top 4 from the first race as well. Oh, and they are 4 wide right now. This is going to be a sprint out of corner 4. Once again, it's okay to make some noise. Cheer on your favorite. This is a straight up sprint. Rider 23. That's Isabel. Isabel that time. 23. 23 was Isabel. Not quite with the surge. It was close, though.
I got to be honest, I missed it. I was freshening up before my next race. So
Oh, yes, you got to go get ready.
So I'll catch you in a few minutes, Mara.
Yeah, if we know someone to cheer for in the next race, Nolan. All right, they're getting the bell here. Who's going to be our final two, though? All right, it looks like Sarah Lynch bowing out that time. Sarah Lynch. And we have Neve versus Bailey. Let's see what's going to happen here. Neve leaving the sprinter's lane. Bailey's new enough, though, that she's just going to sprint here at the end. See what happens. Here comes the big sprint out of the saddle. There we go. Going all the way to the line. There we go. And Neve powering it out. Bailey getting second. A great finish there for our open women. And it looks like our Cat 1, 2, 3 men are going to be next. And this is going to be a 35 lap points race. We shortened it just a hair. And I think I saw some of our Cat 1, 2s in the beer garden already. So you might have lost a few people. All right, 1, 2, 3s to the rail. All right, we got Scott and Nolan getting up to the rail. Like I said, now's the time to pick your favorite here. Alrighty. And now starts the first race of our last series here. And this is a points race. Nolan's just cheating already, going on the apron. That's okay, I guess. We're not racing yet. So points races. In this race, there's multiple sprints, and your goal is to get as many points as possible. Can we all get together, though? Like Luca and Ryder, get up there. Someone catch a Nolan. There we go. So in this race, like I said, bells are going to ring at prescribed intervals every 5 laps. Every time the bell rings, there's a sprint. Sprints are going to go 5, 3, 2, and 1 for their points totals, and your goal is to get as many points as possible. So in a race like this, you could win the last lap, but not win the race. Your goal is to get as many points as possible. This typically favors a more endurance-based rider than the sprinters. All right, they are racing. And so they're not going to hear their first bell until 31 laps to go. And then we're going to see a lot of action. But you never know. Someone could go early just to mix things up a little bit. The backstretch has the nice, like, golden light. Well, I guess it might just be like smoke light at this point. We have a lovely pink sunset. There we go. They're just riding around all together. Once again, this is the time to pick your favorite. Is this going to come down to sprint after sprint, or is someone going to try to get off the front? If a rider somehow would get off the front and lap the field, they would get 20 points. But if someone falls off the back and loses a lap, they get negative 20 points. We've actually seen it, not this Nationals, but a couple Nationals ago where we had a rider win the first 4 sprints, so therefore getting 20 points, and then losing a lap, and then all of a sudden being with 0 points. It was the wildest points race ever, but it was kind of interesting. And once again, we just had Ben Flaum win, I think the 40 to 44 points race at Nationals. 50, 44, 45 to 49. He just won the points race at Masters Nationals in Colorado Springs by taking a lap on the field. And I think he took the lap on the very last lap. So it was a huge, significant thing to catch that field and get the 20 points and give him the win. Very exciting. All right, the field is looking at each other, and Colin is just sneaking off the front. Yeah, Colin's got a gap. Colin is a recent transplant from Portland. He just moved up here. Portland recently, I think 2020, lost their velodrome, Alpenrose. It got reclaimed. And so they no longer have a velodrome, so they come up here and race with us. Colin getting the first bell. Remember, points go 5, 3, 2, and 1. The last lap is double, but that's a long ways off right now. So we're looking for this first rider to get 5 points, then 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point. So top 4 riders getting points. Colin looks like a nice little lead here, though, but people are coming quick. Let's see what's going to happen here. Can Keegan catch him? I don't know. Gonna be close. There we go. Make some noise. Make some noise. There we go. 5, 3, and it looks like Gavin with the 2 and Chris with the 1. All right, and after that sprint, like I said, it's Colin with 5, Keegan with 3, Gavin with 2, and Chris with 1. And Keegan is off the front. Keegan says, Merrick's not here. There needs to be a Jerry Baker Jr. off the front, so I'm going to do it. Though apparently Merrick just showed up. Thank you, Merrick, if you are still here. And Merrick just dropped off a birthday cake for himself. So, racers, we have a cake we can eat after racing to celebrate Merrick's birthday. So happy birthday, Merrick. But once again, Keegan off the front saying Jerry Baker Jr.'s need to be represented off the front of this race. Nice steady arrow position. Back in the field, though, we have Andy Lynch, one of our junior parents, saying we can't let these kids get off the front. We have Colin now sitting at the front. We also have a few more juniors in here. We have Ryder sitting second, and then Rocco, the other Jerry Baker Jr., and Gavin is still a junior as well, sitting in that pink and blue of Epic. There we go. Keegan coming around, seeing 27 to go. He's going, I want that bell. He wants those points. The gap is growing ever so slightly. Everyone's going nice and steady here. Keegan just came back from Junior Nationals where he got second in the pursuit. So he's got some serious endurance. And oddly enough, they won the team sprint. So yes, a bunch of enduro riders won the team sprint at Nationals. All right, here we go. Getting the bell. He wants the 5 points. And I bet he's going to keep going. All the team events at Nationals. You could tell that our team practiced the team events as we won 3 out of the 4 team events for the Jerry Baker Juniors, which was a fantastic showing for all of our athletes. All right, the field's looking at each other. Okay, looking at Keegan up at the front. He's going to get this 5 points. I'm not going to worry about him. So we're going to look back at the field. It looks like we have Chris coming over the top, and I believe that's Gavin right on his hip. There we go. Keegan's got it. But here comes the big sprint for the 3. We have Chris and then Gavin trying to battle here for this 3 points. And I believe it is Gavin for 3, Chris for 2, and I missed who got 1. But Gavin is on the attack. He is moving, trying to catch Keegan. This gap is just eliminated. Look at this. The gap is now gone. All right, Keegan hopefully is aware. I'm trying not to coach across the mic here. It is hard not to. I will say that. All right, and the lead is now a group of 4, and we have some stragglers here. So we have Andy, Lynch, Keegan, Gavin, and Chris. Rider 33 got the one. Okay, I'll do some points updates here when they come around so they can hear me. All right, coming around. Keegan with 8 points, Colin with 5, Gavin with 5, Chris with 3, and Andrew with 1. Once again, Keegan with 8, Colin with 5, Gavin with 5, Chris with 3, Andy with 1. And look at this, new faces at the front. And that's our co-announcer, Nolan, in the pink off the front. You can always cheer for him. And that's partner in crime, Luca, off the front, trying to make a nice, good tempo. It's always good to have a buddy. So we have our 2 riders off the front, and then back in the field, they are trying to catch back on here, though they are not super organized right now. Bella's coming at the front stretch here. Front stretch. We have Nolan and Luca going to be fighting for the 5 and the 3. They got a little gap here. Then we have Scott barely off the front. And then Keegan on the field as well. Okay, because we got 2 riders in the front, we're going to watch them. See who's going to get the 5 and the 3. Oh, they're just doing little pulls here. Maybe they're not going to sprint each other. Oh, that's a fun fact. I think it's Nolan on one side and Adams on the other side. All right, so they got points at the front, but yes, Nolan has a bike named that he put on a decal with Nolan, and then Luca's on Nolan 2.0, which is also a Nolan Adams bike. If we look at the logos, they're actually hilarious. But Luca decided that I'm going to stay off the front, and the whole field pulled up. So let's make some noise for Luca here. Off the front. And they are letting them go. Okay, points though. We have Keegan with 10, Colin with 5, Gavin with 5, Nolan with 5, Chris with 3, Luca with 3, Andy with 2. It is all spread out. Everyone's game at the moment. And they have just let Luca go. And Chris is in the middle of this. Also just going to escape off the front here. Luca with nearly a half lap already. This is quickly opened up. There we go. We got some people cheering Luca on, trying to go pursuit mode here. The pack is going to be the main group over in corner 3. Trying to get organized here. Not looking very organized. And we have Keegan there in third, now slightly off the front. So we have Keegan in third, sitting off the front. Chris is in the green, sitting in second. And then coming all the way out of corner 4 right now, coming onto the home stretch, this is Luca. He's currently sitting in first on the track. Remember, this is a points race. So Keegan is technically has 10 points. And then it is Colin, Gavin, and Nolan all with 5 points. Chris with 3, Luca with 3, and Andy with 2. This is getting funky, though. Okay, so I believe Luca's going to be getting the bell. Okay, so here we go. That is a bell for Luca. A bell for Luca. There we go. Luca's getting the bell, and he's thank you for being smart. Luca's getting the bell. Yeah, the field is that big group back there, but that's Luca with the bell. Here comes the bell for 3 and 2 points on the home stretch right now. So this is Chris and Keegan trying to pick the 3 and the 2. And the field's going to be getting the bell, and they're sprinting for 1 point. There we go. The field going to be sprinting for 1 point. And then here comes Luca already. He just picked up 5 points. He is looking to catch the back of this field to get 20 points. That's a very strong ride. So Luca's got to get over Ryder here. He's got to get into the field to get the 20. Looking very strong, but here we go. This is Keegan getting the 3, Chris getting the 2. And here comes the 1 point for Gavin. All right, but Luca's going to be trying to catch this field. Ryder cannot help Luca. Luca's got to make this catch all by himself. I'll be waiting on the officials to make the official. He has a lap call. There we go. Okay, we'll be waiting on the call here. We're all spread out, but hopefully this will make sense here in just a minute. All right, we are calling it a catch. Luca with the 20 points. Our front of the field is now Chris and Keegan on the backstretch. So Luca gets the bonus 20 for making the lap. When he comes around, we should all cheer him on. That is significant on a 400-meter track. That is not an easy task. All right, so now here's the lead. Coming around, Chris and Keegan are now the lead of the pack. Chris and Keegan are the lead on the track right now. Points, though, Luca with 28, Keegan with 13, Gavin with 6, Colin with 5, Nolan with 5, Chris with 5, Andy with 2. So Luca in the lead right now with 28 points. That lap, that 20 points, very significant. Okay, now everything makes more sense. We can easily see the lead. And we can see the field. And they're getting the bell again. More points. And Keegan needs them if he wants even an attempt at still winning this. There's a chance, actually, if Lucas somehow gets no points. So once again, Luca with 28 points, Keegan with 13. Keegan needs all of these points, and Luca for somehow to get none of them. And then I think there's still a chance at winning, but we'll see what happens here. All right, looking at the front, this is Chris versus Keegan. Oh, they're sprinting this one. They're not being friendly anymore. There we go. Keegan with the 5, Chris with the 3. And here we go. Andy with the 2, Rocco with the 1. So I believe that puts Keegan at 18 points. Remember, Luca has 28, Keegan has 18. If Keegan can somehow get the 10 points and Luca gets 0, Keegan would win the tiebreak, which would be crazy taking a lap and not winning. But I have a feeling Luca's gonna sprint. That's a far off wish and a dream. Okay, so points. Luca 28, Keegan 18, Chris 8, Gavin 6, Colin 5, Nolan 5, Andy 4, and Rocco 1. Once again, the front is Luca 28, Keegan 18, Chris 8. Oh, and Keegan just sat up. He says, this is hard. Actually, no, there's extra points. There's a whole other 15 points. This is totally possible. I was doing my math wrong. Someone in the stands was like, Amara, do the math right. Sorry, they're racing way too many laps for me. All right, Chris is still off the front. It is so hard not to coach from up here. All right, so we got a group of 4 and a group of 5. They are so close. They can do it. Nolan says, I got this, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'll close the gap for all y'all. Nolan's doing the work for everybody. Closing the gaps. All right, now we have the whole group all back together. Oh. Apparently people are kind of tired. I mean, I understand. I'm tired just watching them. All right, things keep kind of splitting and coming back together and splitting. These sprints are all super important, and there's another bell. There we go. Points this time, points this time. And it looks like Luca is going for him. Luca says, I want points. I need points. They heard the math. They realized that it is still possible that they might not win. But if they pick up points here, I think it's pretty much game over. There we go. This is Luca at the front. This is Scott Grinzel coming in hot. Trying to get 5 points here. Let's see. So this is going to be Scott with the 5, Luca with the 3, Chris with the 2, Gavin with the 1, and there's still 1 sprint left, and it is double points. So it's going to be Scott with the 5, Luca with the 3, Chris with the 2, and Gavin with 1. So we have a group of 4 and a group of 5 again. So points-wise, Luca 31, Keegan 18, Chris 10, Gavin 7, Colin, Nolan, and Scott all with 5, Andrew with 4, Rocco with 1. Everyone has points out there right now. Everybody's got points. Luca with 31, Keegan 18, Chris 10, Gavin 7. Second place is still up for grabs. Third, fourth, besides first, everything is still very open, I would say. Luca just needs to finish this race, and they've won it. Taking the lap, like I said, it's pretty much a guaranteed win. They saw 3 to go. And Luca just is going to go again. He's kind of wishing his buddies were here. He's like, I wish I had Merrick and Andrew Martin and all those roadies to make this really hard. Typically, this field is plus 10 riders, right? It makes a very big difference in how this race plays out. So once again, Luca off the front already has this race won and is still doing more work. Scott just hanging out slightly off the front. Shaking his head, going, what's going on? I think at this point, everyone knows that Luca has won, but second, third, fourth, and fifth are very much up for grabs. Maybe everyone's just kind of like sending it. Everyone has points, which is important to remember. All right, Luca getting the bell. The 10 points is theirs, but we have 6, 4, and 2 up for grabs. And this is a big move by Rocco Alexander, one of our juniors. Our only Cat 3 here. If we have someone to cheer for, it is Rocco. He's our only Cat 3 in this field. He's looking to get more valuable points here. He's got to keep on the gas, though. Okay, heading up all the way to the front. Luca's, I think, going to be doing a little celebrating here. He's going to get some high fives. There we go. Give Luca a big high five on the home. Nice job, Luca. Okay, we're going to go back to the end, though. Here comes Rocco. He's trying to hold on for dear life for this 6 points. It is going to be very close. He's got to go all the way to the line. Because 4 and 2 is coming for 4 for Chris, 2 for Gavin. That is a huge 6 points for Rocco. That moves them up drastically in those standings. We're going to see what happens there. So we're going to try to get everyone to exit. That was a great race. It looks like Gavin didn't quite make the exit. He's from Portland. We'll give him a bye. All right, looking at the finals from that race here, it looks like we knew Luca won it. He had 41 points. Keegan finished second with 18. Chris in third with 14. Gavin in fourth with 9. And Rocco, with that huge move at the end, moved into 5th place. So big move at the end, bumping Rocco up to 5th place in that race. That was a great move. All right, we got our 3-4s up for their points race. Coming up next. All right, that first points race was so fun. We want to do it again. All right, so this one is a 6x5. Nice big field here. Everything's going to work very similar. So instead of 7 sprints, there's 6 sprints. Points still go 5, 3, 2, and 1. The last lap is double. And yeah, if someone manages to take a lap in this field, 20 points would happen as well. I'll try to keep you apprised to the points. But it's your job to pick a rider and cheer them on. Like I said, this is a mix of Cat 3s and a mix of Cat 4s. So pick your favorite. I'm trying to think. So we had Isaiah win the scratch race. I think he's at the back right now. I think so. And we had Cody, one of our juniors, win the missing out. Alrighty, so we are starting this race. It looks like Maxim, one of our juniors, saying, let's go. It looks like we have a junior team pursuit at the front. They're saying, let's go. All right, we got a nice little pace line going on here. And yeah, there's a lot of Jerry Baker Juniors in this group. A lot of Jerry Baker Juniors are Cat 3s or Cat 4s. That's how they progress through the fields, working on their skills. How's Jason Fuller pulling up at the front? As our juniors all rapidly pulling off. We haven't had practice all week because of all the smoke, so they're probably antsing to race here. We'll have practice again tomorrow, and lots of racing to finish out August. There we go. One big group in there, looking good. And we did lose a few people, I think, to the beer garden. Some of our more sprinter-y Cat 3s were like, nah, I'm good. Gonna go cheer this on from the beer garden. I think I have Mike and Stan in the beer garden representing our sprinters.
Amara, I'm back.
You're alive.
I mean, my mind is not here yet, but physically I'm standing here.
Good job.
Thank you.
Well, how many points did you end up with?
I think I only got 5. I went really hard on that last one. So Strava will tell me I got a bronze for the year on my 12-second power, but you can't cash that out at the bank, so.
5 points. So that was every single person had points in your points race.
That makes me feel less good. And there's the bell. 26 to go. 26 long laps of 400 meters each, which is not that long.
That is super long.
For some people, like sprinters.
It's long for a velodrome. But yes, here we go. At the front, it looks like we have Dominic leading out, Mike Westover. I believe that's Cody, and then Maxim right there. We got a small little group right there. But this is Dominic trying to lead out. Dominic, our live stream tech, trying to get the big 5 points.
Oh, yeah.
Dominic with the 5, Cody with the 3, Mike with 2, and Maxim with the 1.
Dominic's got some real punch. I'm hoping they can sit in, maybe snag a couple in a few bells time. I don't think Dominic can go bell after bell after bell, but he's got the power.
Dominic looking better and better throughout the year, though.
Is that because he's got that fresh white kit?
Yes.
Agreed.
You got to look good to be fast. I also think not being in the gear restriction is helping a lot of these Cat 4s.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Having a little extra something to push on is always nice. All right, these Cat 3, 4s trying to keep the pace moving, though. And I will say I see a lot of these Cat 3s and some of our older Cat 4s kind of telling some of our younger riders what's up. Like, no, you cannot go in that gap. Which they should do. They should definitely communicate that.
Yeah, but they're so small, they can fit there.
They just shove themselves right in the gap. All right, here we go. That's Isaiah at the front, and then we had Gavin, Daniel, Matt, all kind of right there. Gavin not really wanting to do any work. Pulls up immediately. Daniel also pulling up. And C saying, all right, let's roll. Holden kind of sneaking right underneath. The whole wave coming under.
You know, I love that the two back markers here with about 60 meters separating themselves from the group, they're continuing to work because most points races with this many folks in the main group, they're going to sit up. It's going to slow down. People are going to stare at each other, and they're going to get right back in.
Yeah, this is Ben and Ian putting the work in. And you are right. Look at them. They're sitting up. This is always the worst, though. They catch, and then the bell rings.
Yep. I mean, those are
happens.
not mutually exclusive things. I would say there's a correlation because the group knows that the next time around the bell's going to ring. So why would you put in a lot of work right now?
It is the worst
You wouldn't,
feeling, though.
unless you are Zach the Truck Simon.
Ooh, where is Zach?
I don't know.
All right. Oh, bell's ringing, and juniors are pulling up for some reason.
That is, we're gonna watch that one back on tape. That's fun.
All right. Everyone's kind of still looking at each other, though. Mike Westover rolling through the middle. Maybe thinking, let's go. There you go. Standing up out of the saddle. But just so you know, there's a junior right on his wheel.
Is that Owen coming around the top?
I think that is Cody.
That's what I said.
They're both equally arrow. Cody coming around looking for the 5 points. So we have Holden as well trying to pick up their first points. His voice right there. Then we have Maxim and Daniel picking up 1 point. So I think the only person that got points both times, maybe Maxim.
Maybe. We'll wait for the official call.
With this fancy new spreadsheet, it just magically happens. It's the best. Thank you, Neve, wherever you are. Oh, Cody got points previously, too. I missed it. All right, we got Daniel off the front. He's saying, let's go. Points update, though. We have Cody with 8, Dominic with 5, Maxim with 3, Holden with 3, Mike with 2, and Daniel with 1.
This is threatening. This group of 3 bridge with Mr. Isaiah West.
This is
winner of the scratch race. Going solo.
Dangerous move here.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, hopefully Daniel realizes they're coming.
Does now.
There he goes. I'll say this is Daniel's 3rd frame of the year, so we hope this one sticks. He didn't wreck them. He just keeps picking new bikes to build.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yes.
We were all a bit worried.
These juniors, though, they're building bikes and they're having fun, which I love. Just having a little fun building track bikes.
Is anyone supervising?
No, but we do check.
Where's Otis? That guy A knows how to supervise, and B knows how to build bikes.
Yeah, that would be good. No, we have junior coaches check their work after the shenanigans happen.
A reminder, lapped riders, you cannot work with folks off the front.
Yeah, so Ben, you can't work in that group. Ben, you can't work in that group.
But you can sit on there and hang out.
Oh, okay. I guess they're saying they can work. All right.
The front group is now the field.
Oh.
So that those riders are just
all
down
right, Ben,
a lap.
get back on there. Get on Ian. There we go. I guess I counted wrong. There we go. Bell. Bell. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, and 1 coming up. Yeah, so Ian and Ben lost the 20 points, but they are in the hunt now. We have this group of 2, and we have the back group here as well. People with points in this back group. So they are trying to catch back up. Okay, looking at the front, though, we have Cody leading it out. Isaiah trying to come up and over the top. There we go. This is going to be the sprint for 5. It looks like Isaiah coming around for the 5. Cody for 3, Daniel for 2, and Matt with 1. And we have this little group here, still off the front. We'll see if they can work together or if they're going to allow some of these other riders to catch up to them.
I think a group of 5 is a good number to work. If you had 6 or 7, might be a little too many. Folks would be sitting in, kind of fall apart. But 4 or 5 is a good number.
All right, in our points update, Cody with 11, Dominic 5, Isaiah 5, Maxim 3, Holden 3, Daniel 3, Mike 2, and Matt with 1. So 8 people with points. Lots and lots of points have gone out. People back here, so we have Mike, Holden, Dominic, and Maxim. They all have points, but they're all back here in this back group. So they are saying, they're still working very hard. The group of 5, though, is not looking super organized. Getting a little messy up there. Daniel dangling off the front. There we go. Cody putting some speed down, saying, got to catch the teammate.
I feel like you don't want to do that.
That's what we teach the kids. No team tactics.
Chase your teammates.
Yep.
Always chase teammates.
I mean, there's no team tactics. I'd rather see them race. But sometimes they're a little aggressive.
That's right. Their brains are still developing.
Some grudge match action going on. All right.
This is a familiar sight. I'm having deja vu from the scratch race, Amara.
Isaiah off the front. They are responding, though. They're not going to let him just win this race.
Well, you know, I didn't want to let Luca win the last race, but he didn't really give me a chance to have a choice.
There we go. Points. So bell is ringing. Isaiah's off the front. The back group here of 3 now. Trying to stay organized, but not doing it. Okay, then we have the big group back here.
Let's wait till he comes through. I'll throw it to you. We got shout out. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, Isaiah with the 3, 5, Daniel with the 3, Cody with the 2, and Matt with 1. Isaiah has his sights set, though, on the back of the field.
Amara, I don't mean to interject here too much, but we got a little fan shout out. We got Luca here on the infield, wants to say a little something. Here's the mic, Luca.
Yeah, I just want to give a little shout out to my roommate Isaiah, who's off the front right now, fueled by my cooking skills, which are worse than his usually.
And what did he have pre-race today, Luca? What'd you make for him?
I was at work. I didn't actually make him anything.
Oh, well, you really hyped up your cooking for him, and now you're saying he got a whole bunch of nothing.
He was in Texas all week, so I assume a lot of Texas barbecue.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Oh, yeah, he's got that mac and cheese carb watts. Well, thanks, Luca, and good racing tonight.
Isaiah's trying to do what Luca just did, though, trying to get the lap. There we go, Isaiah trying to take the lap here. I'll wait for the official call for the 20 points.
That's a fast household. I think we should all move in with them and just see what they're doing. And no? Okay. What?
We are calling that a catch. Isaiah with the 20 points. Isaiah with the 20 points. So where's the bell? The bell's here? Bell, bell, bell. There we go. All right, bell for these 3. So Isaiah with the 20 points. 5, 3, and 2 goes to this group. The field will get the bell next time, I believe is how we're calling that. All right, there's 1 point in this group now. All right, points here on the finish line right now. 5, 3, and 2. All right, so Daniel just got the 5, Matt the 3, Cody the 2, and 1 point coming out of the field into corner 3 right now. We're watching, see who's going to pick up the 1 point here. So 1 point happening right now. See if Gavin's going to kind of sprint this or if Holden's going to take it from him. There, Gavin trying to pick up his first point. What a throwback. Here we go. All right, so this right here, coming over the finish line right now, that was our lead. Those were our points getters. Remember, we have Isaiah took the lap, got the 20 points.
Are you just giving everyone points? Do you have that authority?
Everyone gets points.
Oh, can I have a couple more so I
Yeah.
am not in last?
Okay, Isaiah with 30 points. Cody with 15. Daniel 11. Dominic 5. Matt 5. Oh, they're just screaming at him. They need to catch. Oh, it looks like they're going to do it, though. Look at this big move by these three.
Did you say Isaiah had 15?
Isaiah had 30.
Thank you.
Cody has 15.
Check.
There's a lot of officials chatter.
And
Which
that
is
group
great.
of 3 is catching.
Ooh,
That's good work.
that was great work. All right, so now make sure the laps are right, Milla. Make sure the laps are right. And we just had those 3 catch.
Oh, look at this. Mr. Isaiah West going on another mission. Doing some sightseeing off the front.
Well, he just realized that he is no longer winning. All right, so new points. I don't know what's happening on what lap we're at here. I can't see the cards. Cody with 35.
We're coming into the bell lap.
Coming into
Mara.
the bell. Cody with 35. Daniel with 31. Isaiah with 30. There we go. Big sprint. All right, big sprint at the end. This is Isaiah trying to win this bike race, knowing he needs the big points. Our other riders that just took the lap also need points, but here we go. Isaiah trying to get the big 10. Dominic also big sprint here. Ooh, Dominic with the 10. Isaiah with the 6. C with 4, and Gavin with 2.
Who's doing the math?
I'm trying to do the math. I believe Isaiah got it by 1 point. We'll turn down this song.
But that's the best part.
Sure. I believe Isaiah got it by 1 point, but we'll wait for the official numbers to come in. I got fun there at the end. Taking the lap. 4 riders taking the lap. Good stuff.
It's a big velodrome. We don't see a lot of laps being taken.
No.
It's unusual outside of
All right.
Merrick.
Open woman to the rail. Alrighty. Another points race, a 5x5. But to look at that last race, I was correct. Isaiah winning with 36 points. Cody in second with 35. Daniel with 31. Matt with 25. And Dominic in 5th place with 15 with that big last sprint. So once again, that last sprint mattered. Bumped someone significantly up. Once again, first place for Isaiah with 36 points. Cody with 35. And Daniel with 31. A very close race at the top. Our women's field, the last one to race this points race. 25 laps, a 5x5.
You know, I wonder if Isaiah was inspired by his roomie shout out. Positivity Watts.
We got to get him an interview. See if he heard.
Looks out of breath from here. I'll wait a minute. Oh boy. Speaking of laps being taken,
Isabel wants a lap.
I would say Izzy might be on the hunt for a lap to take here. Holy smokes. That's a good position too. That's looking arrow.
There we go. Nice and steady. They are moving so fast. Catching the field off. Not quite paying attention. I mean, going from lap 1 is a move.
It's uncommon.
Honestly, happy I'm not in this race. This looks painful already. Isabel off the front, checking down the lap cards. Super Arrow, great position. And the field working together, half lap poles here, trying to do their best to kind of close this in.
What commercial is this from? Trumfaya.
I mean,
I don't know. It's some pharmaceutical thing. Cool. They got me.
pretty sure this is on Emily's track playlist. So Wednesday hears this a lot.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This is a good one.
The field's seeing 22 to go. When Izzy comes around, they're going to see 21 to go and a bell. Do we have a bell sponsor yet?
No. Though every once in a while I went out and tried to buy new bells because ours has a little crack. They don't sound right. We have held the cracked bell. Yeah. There's a very specific sound. Points next lap. Charlotte's doing a great job ringing the bell as well. All right, Isabel coming around, getting the 5 points. And not looking back.
It's not Arrow if you look behind you.
It's true. All right, looking here for the sprint for 3 and 2. Between Neve and Bailey, I think they're just going to keep working together. And the 1's going to Sarah. And the group trying to get organized back here.
Oh, that ice cream looks so good.
Just 20 laps.
Is that an ice cream sandwich? It's a popsicle? What are we working with? Oh, it's a cone. Is there chocolate at the bottom? Ugh. Okay, I regret telling the Fowlers not to throw one to me, but you would probably find me and them, so throwing things across the track, bad idea. But an ice cream cone with a chocolate bottom sounds amazing right now. Do you think that's technically good recovery food?
Like chocolate milk, yeah.
Oh, right.
100%.
All right, so this guy must have put in a really hard workout. He's recovering for the evening. Yeah, I get it. Oh, yeah, you see the sweat glistening on the brow. Probably just finished a couple of stair repeats or something. Yeah, that's good. Good work.
Okay, we're looking at the field. Looks like we have Jasmine, Sarah, Elizabeth, Renna, Caitlin, and Hazel. All right, let's look back at Isabel here. Looking at the back of this field, thinking, I want to get 20 points too. It's like, it's the thing today.
I didn't.
I don't think I've ever gotten 20 points.
Same. Oh, you're just like me. But different.
I mean, you got to get that Masters National Championship.
Okay.
This year, there was a field for the 35-39 woman. Like a full podium.
Holy smokes.
All right, this is the bell for Isabel.
Isabel might just go straight over the top here.
And
That's the plan.
that's 20 points. And the 5 points. This is going to be the bell for 3 and 2 points. And then out of the field is coming for 1 point. So I believe Sarah will get another point this lap, maybe next lap. I don't know. What's the rules? Can Isabel catch the leaders and get more points? No, okay. That would have just been fun. Okay, so Isabel with the 5 points and already catching the people off the front again. But 3 and 2 points are going to Neve and Bailey. So a little sprint here. But then Isabel's right on their heels. So we're going to have a little group of 3 here. We're going to have a group of 3 off the front. All right, so that's Isabel with 30 points already. Neve with 6, Bailey with 4, and Sarah with 2. The field doing half lap pulls, or at least trying to work together. We have this group of 3. They're all working together. These are all off the front now. This group of 3 is working together. They can all work together.
Is it a group project? What are they working on? Oh, just finishing the race? All right. The faster we finish the race, the quicker we can get treats.
Popsicles.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
I'm in. I wish they would work more.
Oh my goodness, this group project has failed.
Oh my gosh.
But maybe it'll be speedy, but my goodness. Isabel's on a tear. There are these two working together.
Looks like 2 juniors boxing each other in at the front of that group.
Bell for Isabel here. Trying to take another lap. And then the bell here for Neve and Bailey. All right, this is going to be Isabel picking up the 5 points here. Elizabeth is not eligible for points, but they can take the toe. They cannot help, but they can take the toe. And here comes 3 and 2 points. 3 points for Neve, 2 points for Bailey. And then 1 point going back to the field. There's 1 point in the field, and we have Sarah and Hazel match sprinting.
They might set up too long, and that group might come underneath and snag it. There's 1 point on the line. There's 1 point on the line. It's going to go to Fuller, I believe.
Elizabeth, pull up. You cannot help. You cannot help, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth can sit on, though. You can sit on.
You can sit on them. You just can't help.
And not anymore. Next time around. Amara, I've been down here kind of in the junior area, you could say, all night, just so I can be within wireless connection to you. And you would never guess what I've learned sort of from this cluster of young future adults. Absolutely nothing. Like literally nothing. Yeah. I
was making sure, like,
this
does
is
it
scary.
smell okay down there? Does it smell okay?
I'm probably not allowed to comment, but like...
Oh, another catch by Isabel. Another 20 points. There we go. Isabel with another catch. That puts them to 55 points. 55 points for Isabel. Here comes the bell for Bailey and Neve for 5 and 3. We're making our officials work today. All these laps makes it challenging. It's a good study. Okay, so Bailey and Neve are going to be getting the 5 and the 3. The field should be getting the bell. Here we go. There is 2 and 1 points, or just 1 point. There's some points here. It looks like Bailey taking the 5, Neve taking the 3, and now these two are thinking we want to catch. There we go. There's still points in that field this lap. So the field is sprinting. Neve and Bailey are catching.
Big move on the outside. Isabel Zapata again,
Woo.
coming over the top.
More points. All right, that was the catch officially for Neve and Bailey. They're in the field. They got the 20 points. We're adding those laps, and we'll get those points updated here.
4 laps to go. Only one more bell. Are we doing double points?
Yes.
Oh, I love it when double points happens.
Yes.
It's like a gift for everyone else in the field.
It is. It is good. Yeah, Neve is off the front again. We have Isabel with 57 points, Neve with 32, Bailey with 31.
That was a well-timed attack.
And then Sarah with 2, Jasmine with 1, Renna with 1. Our top 3 have all of the points and some extras from taking all those laps.
What are they going to do? How are they going to redeem them? Do they get to go to the popsicle truck? And
Ooh, that would be good.
we should work a deal. In the off season, we should get some people with like smarter brains than us should get together and do something with that.
There is like prize money, which is, I don't know if a lot of our spectators know. We do hand out prize money on Fridays, so they do get a little cash. Always makes people feel good, you know?
Yeah.
A little feel good cash.
You know, I think I got an envelope tonight because I got second in that elim, so I probably got like $5 or $10 or something. But like, it also, I would have been equally as happy to get like a popsicle coupon, you know? Or like a free burger. I think that's the low blood sugar talking.
There you go. Neve coming around. Getting the 1 to go. Wants the 10 points.
Final lap. Huge gap. 100-meter gap.
Then we have Isabel and Bailey.
A double stack of pancakes.
Love some pancakes. There should be a breakfast food truck.
Sure. Business opportunity for you in all your spare time.
All that spare time. Well, we got a real race back there for the points, too. Okay, looking at the front, we have Neve picking up the 10 points. Securely placing them in second place for the race.
Good work.
And then back here, coming back, we have Bailey for a 6. That'll be a 3rd place overall finish. Isabel with the win, and here comes the final sprint. Sarah for the 2, and that'll secure them 4th place. And I believe Hazel got 5th in that, was just 0 points. So between Renna and Jasmine, whoever finished first will be 5th place. All right. And it's only like just after 9, and we are done.
No way. Earliest night ever.
Woo!
Thanks, everybody, for showing up. Appreciate you. Amara, great commentating with you tonight.
Nolan, thank you. You saved me.
I did not.
Yes. Appreciate everyone for coming out. We'll see you next week, just as long as it's not rainy or smoky. And hopefully we'll have some Masters national champions back here showing off their medals and jerseys.
Love that.
What's Corey's sign-off? Do you know it?
I think he, I don't know. It's very sweet. It's very sweet and charming. I don't know. Thanks for watching the live stream. We'll catch you again next week. I've been Corey. Good night.
And I've been Nolan. Thank you. See everybody in the beer garden.